안녕하세요, 보리입니다.
Hi, I'm Brian.
네, 오늘은
We're going to make cured salmon and potato cakes. It's an appetizer.
오늘은 에피타이저 만들 건데요. 셀몬하고 감자를 이용해서 만들어 보려고 합니다.
Okay, so I'm going to show you how to cure the salmon first. So we don't want to eat the salmon raw. So we're going to cure it with the salt. We're going to salt cure it. So we're going to put a generous amount of salt.
냉장고에, 그럼 이렇게 해서 냉장고에 보관하도록 하겠습니다.
So potatoes are peeled. So we want to use this piece of equipment. It's called the mandolin. And then what we want to do is we want to basically shred the potatoes.
네, 이렇게
Okay.
해서
And what you want to
감자를
do
하면
is you're going to get these long
네,
strands
지금
of
보시면은
potatoes.
굉장히 이게 제 손가락이랑 했을 때 아주 얇아요. 그래서 그러면 익기가 금방 익겠다, 그지?
So just be careful when you do this. All right, so all of our potatoes have been shredded. So two small, medium potatoes have made quite a bit of shredded potatoes here. So the key is we want to wash this. So the potato has what's called starch in it.
이게 전분이 있기 때문에 이거를 꼭 물에 깨끗하게 씻으셔야 돼요.
Yeah, so we want to wash it 3 times.
3번이나 3번 씻어야 된다고 하네요. 감자채로 만든 케이크하고 연어하고 어떻게 나올지가 궁금하네. 지금 페이퍼 타월 1장, 2장 깔고
So we have a small cookie sheet, and then we lined it with paper towels. So basically, you wash it 3 times so the water is clear, and then you drain it out, and try to squeeze as much water out of this as you can, because you want some dry potatoes.
따서 물을 되도록이면은 다 없애고 할 수 있을 만큼.
Okay, and then we're going to spread the potatoes out. So
그다음에 이렇게.
yeah, and then press down. So we dried the potatoes, and we're going to put the potatoes back into the bowl.
물이 좀 더 커야 될 것 같은데 괜찮아요?
That should do.
네.
So we have cornstarch here, and we have about 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. The cornstarch is going to help bind the potatoes when you
이건
cook it.
옥수수 전분을 이렇게 뿌려서
Okay, we're just going to
살살.
mix it with your.
아, 이게
in a
볼이.
bigger bowl.
네, 아까 내가 얘기했잖아. Always listen to your wife.
So we want to season it with some salt,
네,
okay,
소금.
and pepper.
네. 됐나요?
Okay, and then we're gonna mix it again.
네.
A little more pepper or
네.
salt, okay. And I'll show you how to cook it from there. Okay, so we're gonna cook the potato cakes now. So we have a non-stick skillet about 10 inches, and we're gonna turn it on to. We're gonna turn it on high to get the pan hot, and then we're gonna lower it down to a low setting. Okay. Maybe about a tablespoon and a half of olive oil.
네.
And then 1 tablespoon of butter. And we're gonna let this melt and get it nice and hot. So the butter's melted. We're gonna turn it down to a low setting, and
약간 불로 해주시고요.
we're gonna add probably about half of this.
우와,
Okay?
반 정도를 다 집어.
And what you want to do is you want to spread it out evenly.
네.
You don't want a big pile. You want it nice and flat like a pancake. Okay, press it down with your hands. Okay, and if there's any holes around here, you can always add a little bit more to
엄청 많이 넣는데?
fill it up. That's okay.
네.
Okay. And we're going to let this cook for about 8, maybe 10 minutes on each side. Okay, and I'll show you what to do after that. So it's been cooking for about 4 minutes or so. we're gonna check it. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna show you how to flip it. So there's two ways you can flip it. You can use a spatula.
네.
You flip it over,
뒤집개를 이용해서 뒤집는 방법이 있고
or you can flip it by your hand.
아니면 이제 탁 이렇게 하는 거. 좀 먼저 갈게요. 와.
So it's nice and brown.
오, 맛있겠다.
What color you want?
이거 한국의 그 감자 부침개 같은 그런 거 같은데? 네.
So we're gonna cook it another 4 or 5 minutes on this side and then check it.
이거 약간 해시 브라운 같은
Yeah,
이거네.
it's basically hash browns, homemade hash browns.
홈메이드. 네.
All right, so while the potatoes finishing up, and I'm going to show you how to finish the salmon. So the salmon's been curing for about an hour and a half. You can see that the salt is already melted on the salmon.
이 소금을 뿌려놓은 연어를 한 1시간에서 1시간 반 정도 냉장고에다가 두셔야지 돼요. 네.
You want to use kosher salt. You don't want to use iodized salt.
코셔 솔트를 꼭 사용하셔야 돼요.
So we're going to wash the salt off. Okay.
그래서 이제 이 소금을 씻어낼 거예요.
I'm going to wash it off.
그리고 약간 코스코에서 파는 엄청 큰 셀몬도 괜찮지 사도.
Yeah, you can. The problem with sometimes Costco is they add color to it.
아,
Orange color.
진짜?
Yeah.
그래 하면 안 될 것 같은데.
Well, it's on the package. It says add color added. Okay,
아,
so
그랬어?
dry it. Okay.
네.
So this one has a skin on it, so you want to take the skin off. Okay.
그러니까 처음부터 스킨 없는 걸로 사면
So you can
되겠네.
ask the butcher to take the skin off.
아니면 스킨을 빼달라고 얘기하셔도 된대요. 사실 때.
You want to trim the salmon a little bit. So this is called the bloodline here.
아, 이게 블러드 라인이야.
Yeah. So you want to take a little bit of this
네.
bloodline off. Same thing here.
그렇구나. It doesn't mean it went bad.
No, it's not bad. It's just sometimes it doesn't look good.
그치.
Like people ask what it is.
수 있겠다.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it in half,
네.
make it more manageable, and we're gonna basically dice this. We want to cut it really, really small.
아, 아주 작게 쓰려고 한다고 해요.
Okay, into very thin pieces, almost like you're making sushi.
오,
Okay.
약간 스시 만들듯이 아주 가늘게.
Right, and we're gonna dice it.
네. 아, 진짜 이렇게 조금 너무 많이는 말고 그래도 좀
Yeah.
다지네, 작게.
Okay.
회덮밥 하듯이.
About that small. Right.
갑자기 회덮밥이 먹고 싶네요.
And then, so I'll show you after we dice all this up. Alright, so our pancake's ready. We're going to flip it using a spatula. I'll show you how to do it. So just get it underneath. And it should hold up really well. Okay?
아,
This side is done. On a screen or a wire rack to let it cool. Okay, so we have our salmon diced up.
네.
Now we're going to add our ingredients. So we're going to add our chives. So
chives. 네.
this is probably, I want to say it's about 2 tablespoons worth of chives.
네. 한 2스푼 반 정도. 아주 적은 양.
So you want to chop it really fine as you can get it. So we're going to add just this little piece of onion right here.
정말 조금만
We
있네.
don't want the onion to be too strong.
네.
Okay, so we want to chop it really fine.
정말 조금만 넣어요. 레드 어니언은.
Okay.
적양파도 정말 조금.
Chop it really fine as you can get it.
완전히 다지셔야 된대요.
Okay, so we have the chives, the red onion. We're gonna put just the zest of the lemon. Okay, just the skin.
껍질,
And
레몬
if
껍질
If
조금만.
you have a zester, it works better. But since we don't have a zester, we have kind of a grater here, right? So we're going to just basically grate the lemon, just the skin. Okay, so the lemon zest, chives, red onions. We're gonna put probably about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. I re-season it with a little bit of salt and
그리고 후추.
pepper. Okay, and we're gonna mix this up. What we call this sometimes is called salmon tartare.
셀몬 탈탈?
Salmon tartare.
그냥 이대로 구운 빵에다가 올려서 먹어도 맛있겠다.
Oh yeah.
아니면 이거 조금 미안하지만 이거 스리라차 한번 돌려서 밥에다가 이렇게 하면은 셀몬
You can make
스파이시 롤.
spicy salmon roll. Yeah.
이걸로 롤을 만들어도 되겠네요.
So we're going to cut it into small squares.
아, 작은, 그러니까 네모나게 밑에 받침으로 쓸 거.
Yeah.
그러니까 여기 끝에는 버리는 거네.
Yeah, you can try it.
네,
Really good.
먹어볼게요.
Thank you.
완전 살찌는. 엄청 바삭바삭하게 됐다.
Okay.
네.
So put our potato cakes here. And I'm gonna put a little salmon like this. Okay. Put sour cream a little bit. So we're gonna put it in this Ziploc bag.
그러니까 만약에 그 요리사처럼 그거 하는 게 없으면,
we don't
그죠?
have a
우리 집
piping bag.
원석에 저희 집엔 그런 건 없어요. 요리사 집인데 잊어버렸어요. 정말 조금만 자른 다음에.
And then just pipe a little bit.
어머나.
Okay, then we're gonna
네.
put some chives on here.
이렇게 장식으로.
Okay, and that's it.
와.
You have your potato pancake and cured salmon.
You gonna try a bite?
그래, 어떡해. 이 사워크림이 되게 맛을 부드럽게 해줘요. 너무 맛있어요.
Okay. Thank you.
아들도 하나.
Oh,